I've been offered a very good deal price-wise to lease space at a local shopping mall for my boutique. Is it a good deal business-wise? Business Questions Answered Here, episode 23. Welcome to the podcast. My name is Jay Clifton Payne. I am a personal and professional development specialist. I have an MBA, and most importantly, I've made lots of mistakes over 20 plus years of working on and worrying about the management of my own small business and entrepreneurial endeavors. I would like to help you by allowing you to learn from my personal mistakes, my decades worth of study and research, and some insights from other business people and entrepreneurs that I know. To submit your question, please visit the website businessquestionsansweredhere.com. This episode is sponsored by Bear Mattress, and more on our sponsor in a moment. But first, let's get to this week's question. This week's question comes from Solange, and it is an interesting dilemma, something that's really new into the world these days, but from us who are children of the 80s or so, something that's kind of weird in a sense. Here is the question. I finally have enough business to move my dress and alterations business out of my parents' basement and into a real storefront. A family friend is a leasing agent, helped me find the best location for my budget, and he had me talk to management at our local shopping mall to get things started. The mall actually offered me a great deal for a well-trafficked section of the mall to move into it right away, but my friend is a bit skeptical because it is, after all, at the mall. Does being at the mall sound that bad in this day and age? So starters, thank you so much, Solange, for the question. And here's the kind of weird thing about the mall. If you're a child of the 80s like I am, you dreamed of hanging out at the mall pretty much all the time. At least that's the way it was portrayed to you in the media. Now, we know now that we're much older and hopefully a bit more wiser that the mall living thing wasn't exactly all it was hyped up to be. I mean, we saw pictures of people having all sorts of things at the mall. There were concerts at the mall. There were rallies at the mall. There were fun events at the mall. And, of course, there were arcades at the mall. Times have changed. The kids have changed. And I know personally from where I live, we're having some issues with our shopping malls to the point that there are now curfews and lots of extra security because of some things more dangerous, some things just more annoying about the youngins who are wandering around the mall these days. And of course, mall traffic is dying across the nation. More people are going to stores that are in satellite malls, open up malls that are smaller stores that are nearby the neighborhoods. And of course, the online market. So much easier in a lot of cases to just go online and click a button and have it shipped to you sometimes the next day than it is to drive out to a store, deal with the traffic and the crowds and whoever's there, assuming your mall is crowded. But you are looking at this right now as a blessing right now. You're being offered a great deal for a great price and at least being told, marketed if you will, that the location they're going to give you has a lot of foot traffic from where it is. So that's the first question I have of you in this issue. Does the mall offer real foot traffic? That means, do people actually wander into the mall where you go to? I said there's issues at our mall we have here. We have a few malls here in the metro area that are still real old school malls, and some of the attractions that used to be there are part of the problem. The movie theaters have moved out to the suburbs and they have super ultra multiplexes. So going to the mall to hang out before a movie is not a thing for adults or kids. One mall actually built a new movie theater nearby an older one that had closed down to replace that location, but built it back into the mall so that people would use that as the jumping off point. And that's done wonders for that location. Other malls in the area aren't so lucky about that. But as far as foot traffic goes, some of them have a lot of old standing stores that people still go to. Some of them have a lot of newer young boutiques that people show up for as well. And some of them are really struggling to have people come in as customers. So does this mall actually offer in people coming to the mall? Do people actually enjoy coming to the stores there or coming for the ambiance there of whatever entertainment there? Some malls have big entertainment plexes inside of their buildings, and that's a big draw as well. And I know from some of my work in my radio station days, some of the malls are a good place to gather to have events where they still have local DJs and local competitions inside the mall because they're a nice place to have them if the mall's set up pretty good. So do real people show up in the mall to see the store? And do you need those real people wandering by your store to come in and see it? You say it's a boutique. You say it's a dress and alterations operation. So I'm assuming you have clients that come in looking for specific dresses, and you just build the dresses inside of the store, or at the moment inside your basement. So how is that going to work out transitioning to a real storefront? Do you expect walk-up traffic? Do you expect drive-up traffic? Do you expect by invitation or by appointment traffic to come to you? Because if you're looking for by appointment traffic, the mall may not be exactly where you want to be. But if you're looking for people to step into your store and have other things going on, and maybe you stop in and see a nice dress they need, or if it's prom season, you have lots of people dropping by stores to look for different things, you might get the foot traffic that you're looking for if, I said earlier, the mall is offering up the foot traffic and you need that. Of course, is your mall troubled? I already told you about the issues at my other mall. In fact, they have curfews going on that allow or do not allow children under the age of 17 in the mall, essentially after dark. So kids can't hang out in the mall like we thought they did back in the 80s and 90s, which seems like a weird thing to do because that's what you think would be popular in the mall in the middle of the week. But there's some issues with the kids running around doing that. So is your mall dealing with issues like that? Do you have issues with crime in the area of the mall, issues with blight in the area of the mall, just issues in general with people not showing up at the mall because there's more stores with more what they're looking for outside of the suburbs, outside the outskirts of the city, as opposed to back in the day when it made more sense economically and just the way people moved to have things centrally located in a business district or a shopping district, which is why shopping malls became such a great place for going to shop and going to meet up with people because it was there in general. That's one of the big issues we have with malls here, and I'm sure that's a big issue that may be there where you are. Most malls are dealing with the same issues. That is, people aren't really showing up in droves as they used to. Now, is that location actually very convenient, or are some of the locations that are being shown to you by your family friend a better fit? Is the mall on the other side of town and you don't like being on the other side of town? Is the mall a place where people can get to for your store and for your wares? Is the mall in the bad part of town? We keep bringing that one up. Or is a satellite location an all-by-itself location or just strip mall location something that's a bit more open, easy to get to, easy to access, and easy for your customers to deal with? That's always there. Convenience is always a big key in any business. You make things as easy as possible to deal with, and people will more than likely deal with you instead of someone else. So if the foot traffic and people wandering into your store at the mall is a great thing because it's easy for them to find it just out of the blue, that's great. But if they're looking for you already and it's in the side of town that's much more populated by the customers you're looking for, putting it in a space by itself may make it a whole lot easier to keep people from seeing other things, being distracted by other businesses in the process. So those are some of the principal issues about the mall itself. But if you have some locations out there you can actually try, then maybe those locations will be better. If price is the real key issue you have to get out of the basement and they offer the best price, then that may be the best way to go because you can always move later. Trust me, plenty of businesses move for very little reason other than then they have a newer place that's closer to their house or closer to some other location. And sometimes they're pushed out because other people want to take over that space. But the mall probably needs your business, and you could probably use some business from the mall, so it may be a great place to go. Being in the mall is not such a stigma that it really is turning to these days, kind of when people whisper about going to the mall, assuming the mall that you're going to is not itself dying. Once again, thank you to Solange for that question for this week. If you want to get your question answered about your business, have a little quandary you want to get taken care of, we'll see if we can do to be your consultant for absolutely free. Go to businessquestionsansweredhere.com and submit your question, and we'll get it into the kitty and get it answered on the show as quickly as we can. Now, a moment to talk about Bear Mattress, our sponsor for this week here in our show. Bear Mattress offers up a great mattress experience just as much as any other mattress place can do. Now, I hate to say it in that way, but there have been plenty of mattress stores who have popped up online in the last couple of years. Just like every single empty storefront in your town seems to be a mattress store at some point in time, mattresses are a big commodity. Mattresses are something that are large and take up spaces, but once you get someplace to peddle them, you can do that. And now that we have the internet and people buy mattresses online, it's a lot easier to just buy a mattress, have it sent to your house, and test it out there. Bear Mattress is, yes, another mattress place, but they're a mattress place that sets themselves apart with basically 2 items to offer you and a great set of customer service people to take care of you. They have 2 main mattresses, 2 very big sellers. One, the regular Bear mattress, the other, the Bear Hybrid. The Bear mattress is your premium graphite gel memory foam mattress, just as good as any other mattress you've seen online and the ones that are now popping up in the department stores. And they'll send it to you, and you get a chance to sleep on it for 100 days. No commitment, and if you're not happy with it, guaranteed they'll take it back. You also get another option with Bear, what they call the Bear Hybrid. This one is springs and foam luxury in the hybrid mattress itself. What you're going to get is a good night's sleep, a better night's sleep than you've had in years, because you probably need a new mattress and you don't think that you can really afford one. Well, they have mattresses of all sizes, and they can set you up with a great deal right now. The popular mattress with 4 layers of foam to create an amazing feel that hugs your body, promotes cooler sleep, and provides support you need to sleep better every night. Or get the luxury of the hybrid, traditional spring feel combined with cooling foams and hand-toughed quilled cover to create a cloud-like sleep surface. Of course, provides plenty of comfort and support. If you need a little bit more, they have the hybrid. If you just need a mattress, the mattress is good enough. These mattresses are just as good as any other mattress company who will send you one in the mail, and just as good as any mattress you can lay on in your town and have sent to your house. And they'll send it to you for a great price, and they'll even give you a great discount. The winter sale going on, while winter is slowly coming to an end, the sale is still going strong, and you can save $125 off your mattress purchase right now. Go to businessquestionsansweredhere.com/bear mattress. businessquestionsansweredhere.com/bear mattress. Of course, BEAR, bear like growl, because you'll sleep like a bear when a brand new Bear mattress. We're adding a new feature to the podcast, something that is new for the refresh version of the podcast. So now it's a business question asked here, and we're asking you this simple question. Why are shopping malls dying? If you have an idea of why shopping malls are in decline, there are some scientific and research ideas, or some people just have some ideas just on their own. If you have an idea of why shopping malls are dying, stop by our website and answer the question inside this week's episode in the comments. And you might find that the right answer could get you a prize. We're doing that now as well. Go to businessquestionsansweredhere.com/023 for episode 23. Or just send us an email at businessquestionsansweredhere@gmail.com with episode 23 in the title so we know which episode you're asking the question for. And of course, thank you for listening to this podcast. Make sure you subscribe using your favorite podcast app or service to ensure you never miss an episode. To submit your question or send comments, please visit our website, businessquestionsansweredhere.com. Of course, you can also email us at businessquestionsansweredhere@gmail.com. And for more information on other projects that I may be working on, check out my main website, jclevelandpayne.net. I'll be back soon with even more business questions answered here.